Welcome to Filmmakers Therapy Couch. I'm Dami. In the spotlight, a filmmaker working in finance for network television, Kim Singleton. I caught up with her for some Filmmakers Therapy.
There's more to networks and entertainment companies than the creative side. So if you have a particular skill and you want to do that and kind of parlay it, it also teaches you, other aspects of the entertainment business when you do that. I'm Kim Singleton. I'm a filmmaker and a writer. I work at a network and I do budgeting and finance, but I'm also privy to deals, acquisitions of programs, and when they do deals, and a lot of times it helps me see what, like someone who's doing acquisitions, what they're looking for. The type of content that they're looking for, so it kind of helps me when I do my projects.
Don't be afraid to come up with some kind of revenue generator, think outside of the box. Like when I did my short films, like the first two of them, I was able to license them to school because it dealt with bullying and AIDS. So it went into schools, to teen organizations where they had discussions about this. So don't be afraid to think outside of the box, and don't be afraid to step out of your original audience.
When you go to the festivals and you have a product, I think you need a marketing strategy. A lot of people just kind of put their stuff in the can and they just go, and I've learned this the hard way too. Have your stuff ready. Have a package, have a marketing package, have flyers, do your research. Find out, what the organizations they represent, what kind of content do they broadcast or sell, and be ready to approach them and talk to them about your project. Haven't done your homework, you'll be able to talk intelligently to them and say, listen, I know you're looking for these kind of things, this is what I have.
There's a lot of different avenues now. All my films have been paid for. I mean, initially I had to come out of pocket, but you saw the DVD. I threw them all on the DVD, and it's still in distribution now. When I went over to Cannes, I was able to get a distribution deal. I don't spend a whole lot of money on my films, but that was my business plan to do it that way.
Cannes is a place where they're there to do business. So if you have a product and you go there and you talk to people, it's not like you have to bust down any barriers. Like I said, when you go there, they want people who are legitimately in the business. So when you get in there, everybody's in there for the same reason. Either you're selling content or you're buying content. So it's a market. You have rooms that you can rent, that you can have private screenings and you can invite people. They have booths of people who are buying content. One of the things that I did do is I went into the big market, I went around to the different booths, and I talked to the distributors and asked them the kind of things they were looking for.
So I think the important takeaway is that you should, alongside with the art, you should also think about the business part of it too and do your research.
So you are who you are because of who your parents were, because who your friends were, because of all the experiences that you've been through. And you're not going to change that point of view until something happens to you that makes you want to change. That's what our stories come from. That's what they're about. It's about documenting change. So in order to really understand that, you have to understand who the person is, not just a stick figure sort of walking through your plot. You must know them as a dimensional being so that you know what kind of challenges to place before them so that they will change.